middle of the three and the four for The Accountant 2. And now we go into Last One Laughing. Right. So, Sean, tell us what Last One Laughing is all about. You've been waiting
Okay,
for a
so
week to talk about this.
last one laughing. There's a bunch of comedians that have to. It's a bit like Big Brother, should we say? So they go in a
Yeah,
house
so it's a
and then
reality show.
yeah, reality show, and so you've got all these comedians and they're not allowed to laugh. So they're all comedians trying to make each other laugh, and if they laugh or titter or they get caught, they get the yellow card, and then if they get caught again, red card. They're sort of evicted from the house, if you will,
Yeah.
and they've got it's Jimmy Carr that and I can't remember the name of the other presenter that are actually like adjudicators, or they sit there and they commentate on what's going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's basically it. So it goes over, I think it's six episodes or something, and yeah, so you've got for me, I mean, the reason I watched this, I suppose, is because I really like Bob Mortimer for some
Oh
strange
yeah.
reason. Well, and that was because of, what I lied to you with the short. So he was in it. So I thought, and I like Richard. You know how to pronounce his name, Tom?
IORD.
Oardi, yeah. So for me, this was it was a bit samey, and yeah, there were moments which were funny, but it was I was at a relatives and they were watching normally Saturday TV, so I was watching it on a laptop.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I was watching it, so watch it with the so and yeah, it had moments, but it didn't make me laugh all the time. It had except when they have guests turn up, and I'm a big fan of some people
Danny
don't like
Dyer.
fan of Danny Dyer. I like him, and I was actually laughing when he turned up. So yeah, for me, I mean, I know Holly's seen this. For me, I thought it was one of those ones that had moments, and but it was a little bit samey. And after a while, I was thinking, there should be a few more laughs as you've got all these comedians in it. But then they're not
Mm.
supposed to, so I suppose that's the
You're touching on the reasons why I did not want to watch this because A, I'm not a
mm,
big fan of Big Brother type stuff, and B,
no,
it seemed like enforced fun. You know, when you put a whole bunch of people together, now let's do something that's gonna be fun, and
mm.
there's gonna be people trying to do stuff and like almost workshopping stuff, which I was just scared wasn't going to be funny. But anyway, Holly, what do you think?
Well, I generally hate, I absolutely loathe Big Brother style things. Can't watch them, can't stand them. I also hate enforced fun. But I enjoyed this. It was the right, it didn't feel like enforced fun. There were certainly times where it was like, this is not as funny as I would like it to be.
Mm.
And
Mm-hmm.
then, as you know, as Sean says, of course, they are trying to make each other laugh whilst not laugh themselves. So it's a very difficult line. And sometimes it had me nearly crying with laughter.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
there were some bits that were genuinely so funny that they completely outweighed the bits that had been a little bit sort of dry
yeah.
up until then. So I enjoyed it. I thought it
Did
was
you
a
think? Did you think? I mean,
pleasant.
I sort of worked out who would be the last two. I sort of figured. I don't know if you. I mean, as the episodes went on, I figured the last who would be the last two, or I thought the ones I thought would be the last two, and yeah. So
I can't remember if I did or not.
no,
All right.
because
I think I did, yeah.
but it surprised me. It did surprise me at the end. I mean, I thought that the two that would get to the final, but and the one I thought would win didn't win. It was the other one, but
All right. Okay.
it
Cool.
was
So, and obviously, I feel like anything else that we say might just end up becoming spoilers for,
yeah, for
for
sure.
anyone. So this is last one
Except for
laughing.
yeah, the Danny Dyer one was I was in hysterics at that because
Yes, they have.
because some of the things he says, you just I think they're funny even when he says serious stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Just because the way he says them. Just because.
Yeah,
So, how many stars would you give?
I'll just say they have various guest appearances
yeah,
like Danny Dyer, and they get given instructions as to random things they may have to do or performances or all
yeah.
sorts of things. So it mixes it up a bit rather than just these people
Mm.
sitting in a room trying not to laugh.
Mm.
Also, which adds some levity to it. But yeah, I thought it was a 3-star series. I enjoyed watching it. Um, light and foolish, but well put together, well conceived.
I
Okay.
agree with
So
that one. I
three
agree with that.
stars. Okay, three
Yeah,
stars.
totally agree with you, Holly.
And one of these days, I might actually be a big boy, put my big point pants, so I'm stop being cowardly and actually watch it. But I feel like just the cringe factor might
Yeah,
be
it
a
was
bit
there
too
was
much for
enough
me.
there to keep you amused, shall we say, laugh. That there was enough in it, in the whole thing to make you like, especially like Holly said, some of the performances. I like the one with the hairdryer and the
Yes.
yeah, that was in. I don't know how people couldn't laugh at that because I was laughing at that one.
It's
Okay,
like, this is
all right. So 3 stars for last one laughing. Okay, now.